Hello coloring friends, so today is the 1st of December and winter has come, at least officially according to calendar. And so it's time to see results of our autumn color along. And during autumn we were all supposed to color for the theme Beauty and the Beast, and not just this in general, but these two characters, Beauty and the Beast, in one picture, in one illustration. When we were coloring medusas, I didn't expect much illustrations because I thought such character not that popular, maybe people don't want to color, but at the end I've got almost around 100 illustrations. For this prompt, it turned out the other way. I expected more illustrations, but at the end it came less. Not too little. We have nice number 50, but of course it's much less than I had expected and much less than for previous color alongs. I don't know what was the reason. Some people did write me that they had problem with finding illustrations for this theme. Though it was a surprise for me, I had seen so many illustrations with Beauty and the Beast from different artists, but it turned out that some people didn't have anything, and maybe that is the reason. I don't know. Anyway, thank you everyone who sent me your works. Some ghost colored 4-5 illustrations. That's great. What we have, some of course classic Disney style Beauty and the Beast illustrations, then some interpretations where pictures originally didn't mean Beauty and the Beast from the story, but you can see that illustration as suitable for this theme. There are a few alterations, I would say. Especially I like one picture by Жанна Prosvirina. I have that coloring book and I have that illustration, and originally there are two elves or two fairies, a girl and a guy, and that guy with a little bit of alteration turned out into a beast. Wonderful. Unexpectedly, we have couple illustrations in horror style, which one wouldn't expect from Beauty and the Beast, but still there are some humorous illustrations. So for me it's always interesting that in one video we get on one hand different versions of the same illustration when many people color same illustration, and on the other hand different version from different artists for same theme. So what I have colored, sadly, though I have had 3 months for this prompt, but I was able to color only one illustration, though I plan to color at least 2. But as I've mentioned before, sometimes it's really difficult for me to squeeze coloring something else except for our weekly challenge, when I have to color something every week and then to make video, and sometimes I have no time to coloring something else. But seems like there is no difference whether I had 3 months or whether I had 1 month if I am able to color only one picture. So what's the point to have 3 months, right? But some people were able to color 5 pictures, so that's good. So what I have colored, Good thing is that I have colored illustrations that nobody else colored, and so we can see yet another version of this theme, a Beauty and the Beast. This one is by Nelike Shoemaker, and that's her version of the Beast. Look at him, a rather scary looking guy, rather hairy, and very glamorous beauty. I decided that she has to be a blondie and beautiful dress. So that was fun, enjoyable coloring. I used little bit of markers here and color pencils. A little bit of white gel pen, as you can see, for some sparkle on her beautiful dress. So that was my picture. And I also include in the slideshow my another picture for this theme that I colored before. You have seen that picture, but I thought that I would include it in the video because I want all possible versions to be in one video. I did same thing with Medusa, a gallery. And besides, nobody colored this illustration as well, so yet another version, Beauty and the Beast. The more we have, the more interesting it is, I think. So, and now finally, let's have a look at all those beauties and the beasts. And remember our childhood, maybe. And I hope you will enjoy it. Let's go. So that was our gallery of for the theme Beauty and the Beast. Once again, thank you everyone who joined, who sent your illustrations, and I really hope you like this. Now about new theme. I've got some emails, and some comments where people ask me not to do 3 months color along because it's too long, you kind of lost excitement, you may forget about this, like it's not that interesting when you have only 1 month for coloring. I'm still not sure whether I should do monthly color along, but for the next theme, at first I thought to make 1 month for this theme, but then we have Christmas, New Year, many people will be busy with different things, with celebrating, so let's make it 1.5 months, a little bit longer than 1 month, and of course less than 3 months. So I will be accepting your submitted works till 15th of January. And now to the theme. It's very simple theme. You will be able to find a lot of illustrations, and it's wintry theme. So many people like to color wintry stuff in winter, but I want to widen it a little bit. The theme is snow, and it's going to be snowy color along, but we will be coloring not just snow, but everything that has snow in their name, or maybe combination of words. I will show you a few examples. Actually, I found 10 suitable words combinations that we can color for this prompt. And one request, because this theme is rather simple, I would like you to choose more interesting illustrations, not just the simple ones. I will show you example in a second. And now to the words that I have thought of. Snow, of course. Snowfall. It's maybe the same, but I believe in some illustrations you have a character and there is like snowfall, but no snow on the ground, nowhere else, just snowfall. So we will consider this as different. Then a snowflake, of course, a snowman, a snow globe, snow leopard, snow queen, Snow White, Snow Maiden. Snow Maiden is a character from Slavic mythology, maybe someone doesn't know. She helps Father Frost. And of course Jon Snow, the character from Game of Thrones book, movie, because his surname is Snow, so we will include him in this theme. And now let me show what I meant about more interesting illustration. Like, for example, snowflake. Of course, we can color something like the illustration from this book, Christmas to Color. A snowflake. Of course, nothing wrong with this illustration, but it's rather simple, and I get many illustrations like this. Maybe it's going to be a little bit boring to watch. So for this snowflake, I found another illustration which looks more interesting for me, like rather large snowflakes that you can see them, but some other stuff going on here, a girl, some birds, and some landscape. So that's what I mean. Don't go just for the simplicity, you know. Of course you can color I don't know how many snowflakes like this during 1 month. So better choose something more interesting, more complicated, to make our gallery more interesting to watch. So that was snowflake. What else? Snow. Mythomorphic Corberosanes. We have this double spread with a lot of snow, of course. There are some snowflakes there, but they're too small. And snowfall, again, you can say that. And also for snow, just snow, I have this illustration which also looks interesting to me. This dragon, Herb Leonard is the artist. As you can see, there's a lot of snow and fir tree is covered with snow. And it's lovely, humorous illustration, love it. Then Snow Globe, Escape to Christmas Past, and we have this snow globe here. Of course, I believe you can find snow globes in other books too, in John Besford and Hannah Carlson as well. So then Snowman. Unexpectedly in this book, the mindfulness, which is full of patterns and very simple illustrations, mandalas, but there is a very beautiful illustration with a snowman here, but of course snow in general. Then a Snow Maid, I will show you. This illustration is by Fabrica Fantasy. Actually, you can color any girl in wintry surrounding and some wintry clothes and call her Snow Maiden. Then Snow Leopard. In this book, Fragile World by Corberosanes, there's this illustration. In the description, it's called Amour Leopard, but I think they belong to same family. And Snow Leopard, they live in Nepal as well, and they are also endangered animals, very beautiful, and we can consider this animal as a snow leopard. Besides, there is some snow here, and it will make our gallery more interesting if we have some colored animals, leopards in it. Then Snow Queen. Of course, you can find illustrations with which originally means Snow Queen, like in this Zemlya Snova by Tomislav Tomic. We have this illustration, and this woman definitely is a Snow Queen. She has a crown, and we have all this wintry stuff around and polar bear. But actually you can make any suitable queen, turn her into a Snow Queen, like this illustration by Cry Universe. I believe it's just a queen, but of course if I color her in wintry colors and maybe add some snowflakes or snowfall around, she will turn out into Snow Queen. Then Snow White. I found only one illustration in this kids book, Disney Princessa, and there is a Snow White here. Not the best illustration. You can hardly recognize that it's Snow White, but I know many people have Disney books by Hachette, and there I believe you can find beautiful illustrations of this character. And finally, Jon Snow. this book from HBO, Game of Thrones, and we have this lovely illustration of Jon Snow with his wolf. For those who can use watercolors, they can color this picture in a very beautiful way. I know there are some illustrations on Etsy of Jon Snow. Maybe someone has those. So I think for this theme you can find hundreds of illustrations, but as I said before, try to choose something more interesting, something more complicated to make our slideshow more interesting. I expect many people would enjoy this prompt. I'll be waiting for your works. So till the 15th of January. And that's all for today. See you next time. Bye.